Yo, this is the Notorious Ren, and this is the next installment to a video series I have on my YouTube channel about prison stories. Now, please forgive me. It's a little hot out here. It's a heat wave going on down here in Florida, and I'm down here just trying to catch some breeze. You know what I mean? This is the place I come to think and really get my mind together. And for y'all that don't know, I was in an accident. And I broke my collarbone, broke my ribs, and had some head injuries, all types of skin injuries and shit on my body. So, but I was like, yo, I was listening to some of the comments, reading some of the comments, and I seen some of the some of my guys in the comments, man. Shout out to y'all, man. It was like, yo, you gotta keep the prison stories coming. And I'm like, all right, so that was a goal of mine, to keep the prison stories coming and walk y'all through what it's like, to be in the Pennsylvania Department of Corrections system. So I think the last place we left off was Camp Hill. We was at Camp Hill, and we left Camp Hill. I think I did like flash forward a little bit and talk about a few scuffles or whatever, but we're gonna get it from the beginning of leaving Camp Hill and arriving to your jail. So my jail was, I'm gonna put on the screen, was SCI Coal Township, and that was where I would spend roughly a decade of my life. 3 years the first time and 7.5 years the second time, because I had a parole violation. And when you get the parole violation, they'll send you back to your prison that you were at, because you didn't actually complete the sentence or whatever. So before I got out, before I was discharged the first time in 2005, my inmate number was FF9674. So what ended up happening was I violated parole, and I ended up right back in 2008. I ended up right back in SCI Coal Township in Pennsylvania, which is probably about 2.5 hours away from my hometown. So we're gonna get into all of that, and we're gonna get into some nice stories. I got some stories about beasts from the streets that carry into jail, and how the streets ain't really what y'all think it is, and these dudes in the streets ain't really who you think they are. So I got a lot of stories that we're gonna get into, but the first thing I want to do, so basically this is welcome to Coal Township. So what happens is, you're at Camp Hill, you get packed up, right? They tell you, bang, yo, pack up, go down, yo, you going to your jail tomorrow. You're like, oh shit. You get down there, you take all your shit, your boxes, radio if you got a radio, because when I was in Camp Hill, you could only have a radio in your cell. You couldn't, like, when you was going through processing and all that shit, you could only have a radio in your cell. So what they do is they pack your shit up. Boom, you come back, boom, you got your blues on, you sit in the block till the next day, same old shit. Shower, yard, phone, you lock in. Next day you get up early as shit, before count. They're gonna get you up before count, boom, they're gonna take you down to shipping and receiving, intake and outtake. Boom, they're gonna get all y'all together. Now, it's gonna be a lot of y'all now. It's gonna be buses going to different jails, right? It could be buses. So my jail was going to Coal Township. We all over in one section. They got other niggas going other places, or whatever. And the night before, you pretty much know what jail you going to, because they're gonna put the sticker on there and say, boom, you gonna see it. So now you get stripped out. You get on the bus, bang. You get up there to your jail. You drive, ride, whatever. You get to the jail. You get out, same old thing. Get out, they stripping you out. Bang, bang, bang. They giving you browns. Boom, they opening up your boxes that you package, because one jail don't trust the next jail. Oh, what did they let these niggas slide in? They gonna go through your shit again. They going through your shit, not real hard, but they going through your shit. Boom, boom, boom. You get your browns, bang, bang, bang. You sit in the cut for a little bit, they give you a little something to eat. Next thing you know, they tell you what block you going to. Now, in a case with Coal Township, as y'all can see, I'm gonna put on the screen, Coal Township is divided into two sides. You got a west side and you got an east side. Now, fun fact, I've never did any time on the west side. So let's start with the east side. The east side consists of A block, B block, C block, and recently I block and J block, but G block was always there. G block is like an annex. It's like an honor block. So it's like outside of the jail, down the hill on the outside, but it's inside the gates but outside of the main jail. And then on the other side, on the west side, you have D block, E block, and F block. As I said before, I've never done time on the west side of the jail. And in between the jail, in between the sides of the jails is the education building and the gym and all of that stuff. So you'll see it's this long little building that splits the jail in half, and that's the education building. That's where you'll go to do your programs, see parole, go to gym, go to Jumu'ah service, go to church, you know, all that stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So, and then off in the corner in the cut, which I probably won't show on this video, is medical. It's like heading down towards the front, on the west side, heading down towards the front of the jail is medical, and then the chow hall too. Like, so if you like the first walk into the jail, when you first come out of intake, outtake, you're gonna walk out, and first thing you're gonna see is basically the staff's dining hall on the left, and then you'll see the inmates' dining hall. Now, if you on the west side, you gotta bust that immediate right and go up, boom, on the west. If you on the east, you gotta go down a little bit and then you bust that right because it's split in half, like I told you before. So what basically happens is you get searched, man. They give you your browns, get your ID back, and they tell you what block you're going to, right? Boom. You got your shit. They wait for it, everybody that's going to your block to get done, and they give you your shit and they tell you to go. Now you got a CO that's gonna be on the walkway telling you, yo, all right, boom, boom. This block over here, this block here, this block here. Boom. So basically you make it to your block. Now, when you get to your block, you check in at the desk. You know what I'm saying? You check in at the desk and you talk to the CO at the desk and they're like, all right, what's your name? Such squad. And remember all this because this comes into play later on when I'm like in the next volume of the stories. Remember that when you talk to the COs, and the COs already know you coming. So if you got certain charges, COs alert certain people with certain shit. So just remember that. So now when you come on the block, everything stops. You know, niggas be chilling, but everything stops. You can hear how loud the block is prior to you walking on it, before you turn into it, because it's like a vestibule, and then you can be like on CA or CB. It splits in two. Each block splits in two. So as you walking, you can be on B block, BA and BB. When you walking in, you can hear how loud it is because it could be day room out. Everybody moving around and shit, right? Just say everybody moving around. When y'all walk in, y'all do niggas walk in, that shit get quiet. That shit get quiet. It get quiet because niggas gotta see who. Niggas gotta see, like, damn, who coming on the block right now? Is this such and such I got smoke with? Is such and such I did something to? His brother, his cousin? So everybody pausing right then and there. Everybody's pausing real quick, checking out what's going on. So when you come on the block, if you from the streets and you known or whatever, you gonna see some of your mans in them. You know what I mean? If they up that jail, they gonna come to you, they gonna be like, yo, what's up, bro? Like, you gonna be like, yo, what's up? CO's gonna be like, hold up, let me check in. You gonna check in, CO gonna tell you, yo, you in such and such cell over here. But man, go put your shit down. You wanna get in the shower real quick, you can get in the shower, boom, you wanna hop on the phone, you hop on the phone. All right, cool, they let you get a call. Now, you do all that. You put your shit down in the cell real quick. Of course, you wanna go holler at your homies and see what's going on or whatever. And you gotta be on point. Cause you don't know who's who. You don't know who's where. You don't know if you got smoke with a motherfucker that you done something to, or you know what I mean, or he think you done something, whatever, fuck this bitch or whatever. He might be in that day room, and it's hundreds of niggas in that day room, and you know it's kind of impossible to make out every fucking face in the fucking day room. So basically, what you're doing is all you doing is scanning faces at that point, and all them niggas doing is processing your face, trying to figure out if it's smoke or who the fuck you are. You know what I'm saying? So now you get into your cell, you put your shit down, boom. 9 times out of 10, your cellie ain't gonna be in there. Your cellie gonna be out in the day room, at a program, he gonna be somewhere. But if he is in there, he in there, y'all shake hands, whatever, y'all meet. I'm such and such, whatever, nigga. All right, where you from? All right, I'm from here. All right, cool. Then you gonna go back out in the day room. You gonna go out in the day room, and you gonna holler at, if you know niggas on the block, you gonna go holler at your niggas. You gonna go holler at your niggas, and they gonna put you on real quick. Damn, what's up, man? What's going on? Damn, how much time you get? You know, you gonna talk the shit, shoot the shit. Yeah, man, damn, I ain't seen in a while, nigga. You getting big, nigga. Damn, you know, it's all good. So now, after you do all that, you pretty much just gonna, you know, finish filling out what's going on in the day room, seeing who's who, And then you're going to pretty much either go hop in the shower real quick, or hop on the phone, or you want to take it in. And then, you know, day room's eventually going to come to an end. Day room comes to an end, you're locking down, right? You're locking down. So now day two at Coal Township. What happens is next is you got to go down to medical. Because even though you went through the whole medical thing at Camp Hill, you got to go through medical at Coal Township too. So now you're going to go down to medical at Coal Township, and they're going to do all the talking to you. Me, I had heart issues, so I had to go down there, right? I had to go down that motherfucker. So boom, go down there, they talking to me about, all right, here be your meds, here you got, boom, you got to take this, you got to take that. We know your aspirin right here to keep your blood thin so you don't get no blood clots and all that shit. All right, cool. So now, after that, you're going to see a counselor, right? We had this nut-ass counselor named Miss Ike. This bitch was a nut. I say a nut, bitch, oh my God, they was paying her for nothing. They was paying her for nothing. I promise you, they was paying that bitch for nothing. Your counselor gonna let you know your phone privilege. She gonna let you know exactly, she gonna go over what level you are and say, all right, cool. This what level you are, boom, boom. You could be a level, when you come into jail, it's rare that you're a level 2. I never been a level 2 coming into the jail. I was a level 2 when I left. But I think I came into jail, every time I came in, I was level 4. So level 4, you got level 4, level 5 is the hold, or administrative custody. So you got level 4, level 5, level 3, and level 2. Level 2 is niggas that can go outside and can walk all over the jails and shit like that. That means like you got a 2MC or a 2R or whatever. So me, I was always like a level 4 when I came and had to work my way down to a level 3, blah, blah, blah. Both times I was up there. So now you're gonna get all that done. The next move you're gonna make after you see the counselor gonna tell you everything you need to know. She going like, yo, what programs you want to sign up, what programs you need, da da da. Y'all gonna talk about that shit. All that shit you want to talk to your counselor about. Boom, 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 boom. So you're gonna leave there, you're gonna get all that, you're gonna take that to your cell, you're gonna be like, all right, cool. Now you gotta write in to the programs to get on the waiting list. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab some forms real quick. You gotta be on your shit, you gotta be fast. Can't be slow now. It's 100 niggas in there on the same type time you is. Get back out here to these babies. So you gotta hurry and grab your forms. You put your forms in, you put them in the request box, right? You got a request box and a medical box. That's on the at the CO station by the phone. So what you're gonna do is now, after you do all that, you're gonna break the yard. So now, when you go to yard, you gotta spot even more dangers in the yard, because now what you gotta realize is you might got niggas who really don't like you, who might have shook your hand on a block. They can spin out to the yard and put the batteries in niggas' backs real fast before you can make it out there and say, yo, you know that nigga up here? Yeah, I just seen him on the block. Yeah, he on my block. He's on my block last night. I rocked him to sleep. Yeah, he don't even know. Yeah, get ready, nigga. We going, yeah. That can happen. So you gotta be on point. I mean, that's if you was in the streets. If you wasn't really in the streets, then it's, you just caught a little humbug, John. You on a skid bid, then that's cool. But if you was like really out there, you gotta look for all of this. You gotta pay attention. You hit the yard, boom. Like you get with your nigga that you trust, and y'all spin a track. So that's what happens. You come out in the yard, you eye potential dangers, and you spin a track and you talk to your mans and them, and niggas gonna catch you up on everything that's going on around them that you need to know. They gonna be like, yo, that bitch ass nigga over here, he over there, squads, what's up? You trying to see that nigga squabble up with him, we can set that shit up or whatever. Or niggas be like, yo, just leave that shit alone, whatever. So that's pretty much, how it goes down in the yard. And then you'll basically come back in after yard's over. You'll come back in there. Just remember, you on day 2. You come back on the block. And what's gonna happen is, now you're gonna start asking questions about commissary. Yo, let me see a commissary list. You're gonna tell your cellie, yo, let me see a commissary list, nigga. He gonna show you the commissary list. All right, cool. All right, what day we go to commissary? We go to commissary that day. All right, cool. All right, cool. You know what I mean? You wanna straighten out your commissary, make sure all that's cool. You wanna break to the phone, get the phone. Like if a nigga's got a cell phone to pass you gonna get that joint, you gonna bust it up on there. Or if you got tapping on a regular phone, you gonna go down there, see, yo, I just got on the block, and I can make a phone call. They gonna say, all right, cool. Remember, like, it's all system, like, generated. I don't know if they still do that. I know phone calls was, like, always done by levels. Like, when you got to your jail. I think it was the same way in Camp Hill, too. It was always done by levels. Like, I think if you was on level 4, you only got 3 phone calls a week. And if you was level 3, you got 1 phone call a day. And if you was level 2, you got 2 phone calls a day. Don't quote me on that. Like, I just had a fucking horrific fucking a bike accident, bust my fucking head off. But I think I'm kind of like clear on that though. So after that, the next thing you're gonna do, everything pretty much is scanning for danger, bro. Like that's real shit though. It's a real nigga world, bro. Not no fake nigga world where everybody just the toughest nigga since, you know, since Conan. No, I ain't talking about that, bro. I'm talking about real life, bro. You gotta scan for danger, because the next thing you gotta do, you gotta go to mainline now. Now you gotta go to mainline. And if people don't know what mainline is, that's when you have to go to the cafeteria to go eat. So mainline, that's what it's called in the Pennsylvania DOC. It's called mainline. So you have mainline 3 times a day. How you doing? Hey, fine. You have mainline 3 times a day, right? You have breakfast mainline, right? That's around, what's like 6:30 or 7-ish. Breakfast mainline, then you have lunch mainline, and then you have dinner mainline. So you have mainline 3 times a day. So this is gonna be your first time attending mainline. So when you go to mainline, well, you probably already attended mainline at breakfast, right? So I kind of skipped over that, but we're gonna get to mainline right now. When you go to mainline, it's pretty much the same thing, because when you're in Coal Township, mainline gives you the opportunity to see people on the west side of the jail, right? Normally, you really can't see people on the west side of the jail unless you go into the education building or you go into the gym. Well, the education building, the gym is in the education building, but it's at a different end of it. You know what I mean? So you really don't get to see them people like that. So now when you go to mainline, you might got a homie on the west side. You might see that nigga be like, yo, what's going on? But like I said, at the same time, you got to spot potential dangers. So like you could bump into Lord knows who in the main, in chat. And nigga might be strapped right there. And nigga might be doing an asshole full of time and just been waiting to see a nigga like you. And you just getting to jail. And if you ain't get that strap, as soon as you got in that motherfucker, and you could be dinner. Straight the fuck up. They could be mopping you up in any second. So mainline, that's important, man. You gotta keep your head on the swivel, man. You going to mainline, and then also what's gonna happen is you're gonna go to laundry. They're gonna call you to laundry, and they're gonna give you the rest of your browns. They're gonna put your actual inmate number on your browns, because the set of browns that they give you in intake is just gonna say intake on it. That's all it's gonna say on it. So that second day, you're gonna get called to laundry, and they're gonna give you your shit with your inmate number. Like I got 2 inmate numbers, FF9674 and KH7288, because I had to flip over from the FF number to the KH number. So you're gonna get that on you. They're gonna give you 3 pairs of shirts, and they're gonna give you 3 pairs of pants, and they're gonna give you a pair of new boots. If you're lucky. If you're lucky, man. You feel me? They're gonna give you some new drawers and shit like that. A couple pair. Well, depending on what time of year it is, they give you long johns. If it's real cold outside, they give you long johns right there. If not, then you gotta put in a request form for when they try to make you do GLP and make you go out there and shovel and shit like that. We'll get to that later. But yeah, man, evening time, man, after mainline, you come back to the block. You on the block, same old thing from when you first got there, man. Mainline, you got niggas out there playing chess, niggas playing checkers, niggas playing cards, niggas running their stores, making moves, niggas is gambling, niggas is doing whatever. And everybody, for real, for the most part, is watching you, because you the new dude on the block. You know what I mean? So people watching you. Even if they say they don't, they do. I've been around the toughest niggas, and they be watching niggas like, who this nigga? They gonna watch you. Out the corner of they fucking eye, they gonna watch you, see what the fuck who you is. You gonna ask people about you, wherever you. They like, yo, they gonna be like, where main man from? Or they like, oh, he from North Philly, or he from Chester, or he from West Philly. You feel me? They gonna, oh yeah, they gonna talk about you. And they gonna figure out where you from. They gonna find out if you got a snitch jacket. Niggas gonna try to find out if you raping bitches. Niggas gonna find out if you a pedophile. Niggas be on that shit. So don't let these niggas fool you. Some niggas might be like, man, I wasn't caring about that shit. Yeah, right. Especially if niggas got smoke and you look like somebody who they might have had smoke with out on the streets. You look like a nigga cousin or something. Nigga wanna know. Niggas be acting like they don't give a fuck. Shit, you kidding me? You know what I mean? So now you just pretty much kick it in the day room, and you lock in. You know, you can get in the shower that first night or whatever. I mean, you know, your second night you get in the shower or whatever. Get on the phone, same old shit. It's repetitive. You didn't already talk to the counselor, you know what I mean? You already done wrote to people for your programs. You got your commissary list, you got that set up, bang. You done called your girl, you got your visitor list, bang. You done put your visitor list in, bang. You ready to go. Now you ready to start bidding. But it ain't that simple. Stay tuned.